A very good afternoon to all the participants of the webinar. Myself, Dr. Madhu Sharma, along with my colleague, Mr. Sami Rehman, welcome you all in this webinar. We are conducting this webinar to help you to understand about our M.Tech Energy System course UPS is offering and how this course advance your career, on what grounds this course is different from the other type of similar courses offered by the other universities, and on what ground this is different, and finally you are able to relate how this matters to you. Actually, we have started this course in 2008, and 2010 onwards, when our first batch passed out. Since then till today, our students are contributing to energy sectors by all possible means. In this webinar, not only we are going to inform you about the M.Tech Energy System course, we will also have a general discussion on energy efficiency and energy sector, energy system. We also highlight the in-house resources available for you and the opportunities available and our MOUs and international platform available for you. We will also inform you about our present recruiters and the prospect area and the career opportunities for you people. This course program is designed to cater the huge demand of energy professionals in India as well as overseas. This includes energy efficiency, energy auditing, energy management, project management, process optimization, and this also promotes the development of renewable energy sources. This course promises the students a prospect career in future. It will enable them to meet the commitment to combat the issue of climate change and environmental sustainability. The liberalization of the energy sector in India and commitment toward climate change has led to growth the employment opportunity of the sector, and there is a strong growth potential in a year to come. The energy sector growth is due to there is industrial expansion and consistent rise in per capita income. This energy sector constantly gets supports from the government, privatization of power generation and even the distribution companies. Over 38,000 crore green energy corridor projects being rolled out, and our country commitment with UNFCCC for the climate change, and our mission for the power to all by 2019. Of course, energy conservation and energy efficiency, RPO, and our solar mission. Everyone uses energy. People use energy each day for transportation, cooking, heating and cooling rooms, manufacturing, lighting, entertainment, and many other uses. What is the need? There is an energy gap between peak and off-peak in India. Energy security for India is still a big question. And I want to focus the two important terms, energy conservation and energy efficiency. Energy conservation is an effective way to lower overall energy consumption, and the same can be said for improved energy efficiency. However, the term do not mean the same thing. Both the term do not mean the same thing. If you turn off the light when you leave the room, you are practicing energy conservation. If you are replacing the incandescent lamp or the CFL by the LED, then you are practicing energy efficiency. By practicing both energy conservation and energy efficiency, we can reduce our dependence on the fossil fuel and help environment. Now, what is energy audit? Energy audit is the first step for energy management plan for any industry or for any commercial building or any institute. It helps towards efficient production and proper utilization of the both thermal utility and electrical utility. It is a process which include inspection, survey, data collection, analysis of the energy loss. It gives the energy saving opportunities, techno-economical feasibility and prioritization. It is a mandatory and the essential exercise for the industry to remain competitive in the market. How energy is wasted and how energy can be conserved and what the energy efficient practices we can use can be recommended in the energy audit report. And for energy audit, the important sectors are industrial sector, commercial, residential, transport, railway, agriculture. Industry firm often hire specialized engineers or the professionals to examine their process. In M.Tech energy system, this is of total 75 credit course. Out of this, the core engineering subjects are share is 41%, and core engineering subject is the combination of electrical, mechanical, and chemical subjects. And there are also the specialized subjects, and the weightage of that specialized subject is 27%, like energy management, energy audit, green building, cogeneration, project and financial management in energy sectors. And also for the industrial exposure, the total weightage is 32%, and it is a 2-year course, and 4th semester is fully dedicated for the industrial project. And this is the subject grade for the 2 years you are going to study here in UPS campus as well as for the industrial exposures. You can go through this subject list. Our course coverage in M.Tech energy system can consider an indication of professional competence in energy auditing. And in few subjects, the students are also exposed to government regulation and updated with the recent development in the schemes. Students are also involved in the energy auditing for industries that UPS conducting as energy firm. This program mainly focus on the performance analysis of electrical and thermal equipments, energy efficiency, energy audit, process optimization, waste heat recovery, cogeneration, green building, renewable energy certificates. As I have already told you, we have the in-house resources and our students are involved in performance and maintenance under various conditions of our 100 kilowatt solar power plant installed in UPS premises. And also our 100 kilowatt peak solar setup caters some part of the university electrical load, which help in carbon emission reduction. We are also encouraging students to participate in various competitions, conferences and workshops related to their field. Students also have in-house opportunity to attend UPS Energy Distinguished Lecture Series. We have conducted over 30 energy audits. Equipment testing for the UREDA and the Nagar Nigam. We also have prepared the solar energy DPRs and the feasibility studies over 200 megawatt projects for UREDA and UGVNL, etc. And the selected candidates can work under various running projects in campus as a technical assistant with financial assistant. In the department, we have about 21 faculty, and average faculty experience is the range of 10 years, and 6 faculty with 20 plus year of experience. And we also have a team of qualified energy auditors. And the faculty is also actively involved in the consultancy work for the industry and the government sector. Our all the labs at par with industry standards and also with the research facilities. UPES is the first university to set up an in-house biodiesel laboratory. Most of the software are available and this is also accessible to the students. We also have an campus plant for the biomass gasifier, produce gas from the locally available biomass. We also have the solar PV, solar thermal test beds, wind power test set, biodiesel lab, biomass set, etc. And we have also full-fledged energy auditing lab, and in which we have all the energy auditing equipments and the instruments like power analyzer, Doppler flow meter, phase rotation indicator, ultrasonic leak detector, etc. These are the some photographs for the wind power, solar PV, solar thermal, and we also have the mock grid. And in this mock grid, we fed the solar power installed in the rooftop, and students do the different combinations and do the performance analysis. As I have already told you that we have the fully equipped energy audit lab and the testing lab, and it is equipped with the advanced and fully programmable equipment required for the energy audit. We also have smart meters. We also have in-house setup for the real-time remote monitoring of the transformer performance, demonstrating smart grid technology using GSM network. The students have access to learn the software also. We have mat labs and different labs and ETAP and some specialized softwares like PV Syst and thermal power plant simulator. PV Syst software is used for the project management of the solar project, utility scale, grid connected or the rooftop. This software is a visual tool for the system sizing of the array and inverter. It has also internal database which can be used for designing a solar system. It simulates and results report. It is a very powerful tool for quick analysis of the system's behavior and the potential improvements in its design. And what are the main features and the highlights of the thermal power plant simulator? It will be explained by my colleague, Mr. Sami Rehman. Sami, please.
Thank you, Dr. Madhu. Good afternoon, everyone. As ma'am has discussed about these softwares, so one of the software that we have recently purchased for the students of masters is for thermal power plant simulator. This software is generally being used in order to understand the basic working methodology of your power plant. So how this thermal power plant is actually working, it is not only comprised of electrical segment, but it also consists of some mechanical aspects also. So just by controlling various segments, that how these parameters, if it will change, then what will be the impact on your output electrical system, that has been done with the help of these simulators. So master students will have in-depth knowledge about this particular software, that how the power plant is actually working. So you will experience that you are sitting in real time in the controlling panel, in controlling station, and how you are controlling various equipments, and accordingly how you can change your output power, right? So for the further detail, I would like Dr. Madhu to continue.
Continue. Yes. Please continue.
Okay, so this part will also be covered up by me. As ma'am has told you that you have huge amount of opportunity available within the premises, and as I would like to introduce you that our university is running our own consultancy firm, and we are taking some consultancy projects from the government bodies and private bodies also. As you have seen that ma'am has discussed two aspects of your master's plan, that energy auditing and energy management. So presently and in the past also, we have conducted a lot of energy audits in various industries. Some of the companies we have given the examples, especially in Dehradun cluster in Selakui, we have conducted energy audits, and these are the examples. In Haridwar also, we have done some audits. And energy audit, it's better to understand what is actually energy audit is. Like for example, once you will go to see the doctor, so doctor will go for a general health checkup of yours. Then only he will be able to identify what is the main problem, where is the main problem, and how to mitigate that problem, right? So energy audit is same as like the health checkup. So what we are doing, we are going to industries and we are just checking that how the industries are working, how they are consuming the energy, and how it is producing their product, whether they are producing the product efficiently or not. So that is the role of an energy auditor. So similar in this case, what we have done, we have just gone through the energy consumption patterns of each industries. We have allowed our students to go physically and do these kind of audits. As ma'am has told you before, that we are having ample amount of energy auditing instruments, and with the help of that instruments, we allow our students to go in these industries and get the data. And then all the analysis part is being done within the premises. So these are the companies that you can say, the pharma industry, packaging companies, and most important part was the World Bank project that has been recently been finished up by the UPES. It is the World Bank project in which we have to implement some energy efficient technologies in MSME clusters, especially in Haridwar and Selakui. And that project, our student has given a huge contribution in order to complete this project. Apart from it, there are certain things that we allow our students to do, like for DPR preparations. DPR is nothing but detailed project report. So for feasibility study, generally UJVNL, that is Uttarakhand Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited, and UREDA, that is the renewable energy branch of Uttarakhand, which gives us the project in order to analyze whether there is a feasibility to implement these solar projects in hilly areas or not, or in certain government bodies or not, in certain buildings. So these kind of projects we are getting, and we are putting you people to go into these projects, do the feasibility study, use these softwares so that you can come up with some results and do the analysis. Apart from it, we have this international platforms also. Our students, after second semester, they have the opportunity to go outside and go perform and can join these universities as a exchange program student for either for 6 months or for an year. Here, the opportunity is that they were able to work on those projects in which outside countries are already working. Recently, we have sent our two students in France, Nantes University, in which they have done their master's thesis, and after that, they have got the opportunity to do the research within that university. Apart from that, university has already given the chances for one of our students to get absorbed in that industry. So one of the student has been placed and he is getting a good package, which will be discussed after this thing. Um, Next, I would like to move it to you in the opportunities, certified industrial training opportunities. So we are putting you people to go for various certified this thing opportunities training programs which has been organized by various entities like for example Konar. It is giving you certification for green building audits and management certificates in Raipur. Similarly for ECBC and ISO 50000. Apart from it, we are organizing certain guest lectures, which is focused on renewable sources, hydro, biomass, solar policies. These are conducted by some industrial experts of their respective fields. Apart from it, we are also calling experts from conventional places like from thermal power plants and gas power plants. So
Yes,
after
sir.
that, we are also conducting workshops related to green buildings, demand side management, energy management, and solar EPC. Actually, the basic motive behind for organizing this workshop is to aware our students that how these industries are actually working. Because traditionally, all the things that has been mentioned in your books is like traditionally what we are doing, what we are analyzing, how we are doing it. But on the real-time basis, how these industries are implementing these kind of efficiency or conservation projects that can be learned with very useful way by organizing these kind of workshops. So we allow our students to attend these kind of workshop which is organized within the campus or outside the campus where they can do 2 to 3 days workshops and they can get to know that how these industries are working and how this energy management plays a crucial role in order to come up with some new conservation ideas and how to save the energy and money. These are again the industrial exposures that we are providing to our M.Tech students. We have taken certain examples for you, like for example, time to time visit to industries located into the near proximity of the university, that is the Selapui. This cluster is a MSME cluster and it comprises of various small units like packaging, pharma industries. So here students once they will be taught in the class what is the methodology to do the audits and after learning this thing into the class they can actually perform the experiments by going into this industry. So it is a very close proximity so students accessibility is very easy there. So now what we will do, we provide our instruments and we have a tie-ups with certain industries in these segments so that student can go and perform the energy audit under the observation of their mentors and faculties so that they can do the calculation and can learn in the real time that how the problem can be rectified when it is actually happening in the industry. We have certain visits to the green buildings. Green building concept will be discussed with you a little bit after this slides. But what are the various methods they have been opted in order to make that building a green? So that learning process can be done only by visiting that particular site. We are taking them to the those buildings either which are on construction stage or they are completely running in stage. One of our building in UPS, we are trying to enroll it into the Griha norms. So we have given live opportunity for our students to go on that site and do the detail analysis that how we can register our university for the green building. But apart from it, our main campus is already a 4-star Griha rated building. So we have given one task to our students to understand that how we got that rating by analyzing various paperworks and what are the measures that we have taken to get those ratings. Similarly, we have the plannings for visit to the thermal power plants, hydropower plants and solar power plants. See, these plants are the huge sources of producing the energy as well as for thermal power plants, I would like to say, apart from producing the energy, it is consuming huge amount of energy as well. Now, energy is not only related to electrical energy, It is convention from mechanical energy and electrical energy. So in thermal power plant, majority of power is being consumed in terms of thermal. So in order to produce this thermal energy, how much energy we are utilizing, that is the part of this energy auditing program. So in every industries there is a part where you are using thermal energy. So how to optimize this thermal energy, we should know that how these particular industries are working. So similarly for thermal power plant, as I have discussed before, that simulator will give you a basic idea that how you are controlling the thermal power plant. Apart from it, by visiting to these thermal power station, you will understand that how this power is used and how we can reduce the power, how we can reduce the consumption of energy in these thermal power plants by taking some conventional method or some energy efficient methods. So these kind of deliverables are given in industrial exposure things. So regarding the placements, that is the main thing that strikes in your mind when it comes to master's program. Especially this program is designed for industrial oriented thing. So basically these are the industries in which we are providing you the opportunity to work as an real-time energy auditor and energy manager. Some of the main recruiters of our firm is NTPC, L&T. Some of our officials are also working in UREDA, and especially recently we have placed some of our students in Indian Energy Exchange, L&T Power, DESL, Gensol, CIZ, Schneider Electric, and PwC. So these are the main recruiters, and on an average, I can say they are giving package of around 4.5 lakhs per annum. So it is a good start. And apart from it, you have an opportunity to work outside also. As I've told you in the international platform, some collaboration of our UPS with other universities may help you a lot to make your career outside India with a good packages, of course. So now thing comes why to choose energy system. I think till now whatever discussion we have made, I think that you might have got the answer. But still if someone is still confused, so I would like to introduce you this branch in a very simple way, that what you will going to do, who are the students who are eligible for this branch, and what are their career aspects, in which segment they can make their careers. So these are the prospect areas where you can find the job opportunities which is actually prevailing and where there is a huge demand for energy managers and consultants. So first is, as you can see, energy auditing and consultancy. So energy auditing and consultancy firms are a lot of there in India. Some of them I have given example like Gensol, Ujas. So these are the consultancy firms which is hiring you on a good packages, and apart from it you have the opportunity to work in the industries for around 2 to 3 years, and then you can go for the further studies also. You can go into the research aspect also. Similarly for energy management engineer, like after EC Energy Conservation Act, when it has came into the picture, it has mandated certain industries to recruit some energy managers. So all the energy intensive industries, though these energy intensive industries are those industries which is consuming
Sense.
energy in huge amount, like for example thermal power plant, chemical industries, right? So these are the industries which is consuming energy apart from whatever they are producing, right? These are the list of energy intensive industries. So government has mandated these industries to recruit some energy managers so that they can put a check on what they are consuming and how they are consuming. So this is the responsibility for the energy managers and for energy auditors, that they should go through the pattern of the energy consumption in these industries. They will run the test and they will identify whether they are using energy properly or not. If not, then what will be the idea that we can suggest to them to reduce the consumption of this power within this industry. So you have a very good opportunity to being as an energy manager and get selected in these kind of companies. And with that course we are producing energy professionals. So energy auditor, above from them is the energy professional, which is like taking the data, doing the analysis, giving the recommendation, developing the policy to implement that energy saving or energy managing things, and then come up with the new ideas that how we can reduce the energy. So a professional is someone who is doing the auditing as well as it is managing the company also. So this post is little bit prestigious as compared to other fields also. Then you have the opportunity to go for demand side management. Now, what is actually a demand side management? In simple terms, when your load changes, when your load requirement changes, then whether you have any plans to reduce that pattern, like for example, when you are using energy, so throughout a day there is a time period in which the requirement of energy will be more, means the load on the system will be much. So on that particular time segment, do you have any idea so that that requirement can be reduced? You cannot turn off the lights, you cannot turn off the requirement of that machine on that particular time, but there should be some way to reduce that particular thing. So demand side management is a term given in order to reduce the peak demand and leveling it to the base demand. So this is the methodology. And for example, in demand side management in electrical segment, I can give it to you. Utility generally making a huge amount of losses, financial losses. Why? Because there is a power factor problem in the industries. Some of them are working on point 0.2 or point 0.3. So there is a management program which has been run by the utility to improve these power factors so that the losses which is occurring in the line can be reduced. And as a result, there will be a saving in the energy and there is a saving in the financial also. Right? And apart from it, you have the opportunity to go for renewable energy consultancy. As ma'am has discussed that we have these softwares PV Syst in which you can do the analysis that how much energy will be produced by using this particular solar panel. And apart from it, whether it is feasible to implement that project in anywhere, any locality, anywhere, that thing is important for you. Then you have the R&D and distribution automation also may help you in your careers. So you want to run? So I would like to end up this session, and please feel free if you have any questions related to this branch, any subject or whatever questions you have in your mind, just put it up. We'll try to solve it at our end.
So I also want to summarize that the selected students are given opportunity to study or intern abroad at various universities in Europe and US through UPS student exchange program. You can also have an opportunity to interact with the international students visiting in UPS campus.
I think Prakash
And
has
this
put in one question.
this program has a consistent track record of 100% placement for previous years. And for the current academic year also, this placement is in progress. Okay. And few of our students are also placed in Dubai, like in Outlook Industrial Consultant and MICC Green Tech, etc. So you have the opportunities to place abroad also.
Prakash
So,
has put it what RE. It is the yes.
so that Mr. Prakash, you have put a question for the job opportunities after M.Tech Renewable Energy Engineering program. So we have a different program other than in this webinar we are discussing for the M.Tech Energy System. And I think we have a certain series of webinars. So in the month of the April first week, we have a webinar for M.Tech Renewable Energy Engineering. You can join that webinar also and you will get the answer for that also in that webinar.
What is the criteria for foreign exchange program? Shivam. Best
Haan.
marks. Highest.
Haan. So Shivam has asked the question, what is the criteria for the foreign exchange student program? So that is on the merit basis, and you have to fulfill the criteria minimum qualification for and the CGPA for that. So
No
then
first and second sem.
In the first sem and the second sem, your results on the merit basis, you are get the opportunity for that. And also there is a weightage of 10th and 12th percentage marks for that. B.Tech engineering, 10th, 12th, and first year and second semester result of your M.Tech there. And what we are doing here, what are our opportunities, what our students are doing. We have a blog spot for the that reference will provide you. Sami, what is? I will give you after. Any other questions you have? And after completing this M.Tech, students are placed in the auditing firm and they can also go for the software. Few of our students passed out in last few years or also placed in IBM, Vertex Group, Market and Market. They can also go for the market research companies. Some of our students are placed in World Energy Council, PwC, CII, ESL.
शिवम का क्वेश्चन है at which point of M.Tech program does the foreign exchange program happens? Third semester or maybe in second semester?
After the second semester, they can go. This foreign exchange program, Shivam, will start from the third semester. There is exchange program for one semester for third semester as well as a year exchange program for third and fourth semester both. As the Mr. Sami have already told you, after 1 year exchange program, two of our students have continued their PhD in the Nantes University itself.
दूसरा डिस्कशन है is gate score card is required for M.Tech? Shubham, gate score card is required or not? Yes or no?
That Shubham generally
Shivam.
Okay. The student who
Shubham.
Shubham who have scored the gate score. If you want, you can mention that your gate score. Otherwise, for the M.Tech, we are just conducting the personal interview personally, or either we can conduct on the Skype also.
Shivam is asking third semester or fourth semester exchange program.
I have already told you, no? Shivam, that the third semester, after second semester, our student exchange program starts for a semester or for a year.
Chemical engineering student can apply.
Yes, chemical engineering student can apply for M.Tech energy system. Electrical, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and chemical student can apply.
Shivam is asking, will we get credit scores for those foreign exchange program or a certificate? You will get the degree.
Uh, yes, you are getting the dual degree. You are getting from the degree UPS also as well as from the you are going for the student exchange program. It's a dual degree program. And other programs are also in pipeline from the other universities.
Manas Adhikari, what is the admission process in M.Tech? By gate, any interview for direct admission in April this year, and mechanical engineering student.
नेम क्या है? Manas.
Manas.
Manas, there is a procedure. You can apply through the website. There is a personal interview, right? It is not necessary कि you can apply only through the GATE score. There is a personal interview for M.Tech admission. If you have any queries related to that admission process, you can apply on site or anytime you can give a call to our enrollment people. They'll reply you. Blog का बता दो.
We have shared the link.
We have also shared our blog link in which time to time we are updated our achievements, our thoughts, our suggestions to you.
What about scholarship? Scholarships.
We have an option of scholarship.
In terms of your percentage and your performance, we will provide you some scholarship. That is relaxation in your fees in certain amount.
There is a relaxation in your fees. There is no full scholarship program. That is on your percentage basis of the 12th and performance here in the UPES.
Prakash, difference between M.Tech ES and RE.
Yes, Prakash. We are running two courses, M.Tech Energy System and M.Tech Renewable Energy Engineering. As I have already told you, that the two major verticals of the energy is energy audit, energy efficiency, or the renewable energy. In energy system also we have two subjects of renewable energy systems, and but our renewable energy program is focused on the all the renewable energy options. In we have you have the in renewable energy program you have a different and individual subjects for all renewable energy options like solar energy, wind energy, bioenergy, nuclear energy, small hydro, and they are teaching there and as independent subject.
Possible have an integrated M.Tech and PhD program.
Shubham, we don't have any integrated MTech and PhD program. The MTech program is different, and further you can enroll for the PhD program. We offer PhD programs, and few of our from the last batch also 3 of our students are doing PhD here, and for that they are getting the scholarship. As DRF, they are doing the PhD here after completing their MTech. But we don't have any integrated program. Okay, these two are separate program. We are offering PhD. And few are our students who are having the past experience also placed here in UPS itself as faculty. Yes, Shubham, you belong to which place? Shubham belong to which place? Shubham, you can anytime contact to our enrollment people. If you want to talk to us, they can connect you to us people in the department. And you are welcome anytime to visit the campus.
Parimal Sharma, without gate can we join UPS? Yes.
Yes, Parimal Sharma. There is a question from the Parimal Sharma. Without gate, you can join. Yes, without gate, you can join. We'll see your BTech result and the weightage. There is also weightage of the personal interview.
Size of the batch means maximum capacity 25.
The size maximum capacity is 25.
Shashikant.
Shashikant.
We have the total seats of 25 in M.Tech Energy System.
We are not taking big batches. Actually, we try to keep a small batch to give the individual attention to the student and the exposure. Generally, it is 25, 26, not more than that. ब्लॉक का अभी
I've got one question from Parimal, that do we have to come within the university or there are any other options? See, this query will be cleared up by our
for Skype
department.
interview we can conduct.
Yes, for Skype interview also we can conduct, but apart from it, this detailed information can be provided by the university that where we are conducting these interviews. So based on the availability and the places you can see where we have organized these interviews. So accordingly, you can attend that interviews and you can come directly for this.
नहीं, if the number of students are there, we can conduct outside the campus also.
Yes, so we are into the process for conducting these interviews. So based on the
In different
availability and number of
regions
students, we are
interested.
targeting, means wherever we find number of students, so we can organize such sessions. But recently, where we are conducting this news can be provided by you very
By the
shortly. You can
university.
share your email ID. So whenever there is a program for interviews in any of the regions, we will intimate you definitely.
And if you have number of friends, then we can conduct in different regions also.
And apart from it, uh, Parimal, I would like to say that if you find out that there are a number of students who are interested in this program, so in that particular region we can organize those interviews. So it depends that what is the density of students who are willing to drive joining this program. Manas, let me be very specific to you. This session we have organized only for masters in energy systems, right? We will be having the separate
Series of
series of
webinars.
webinar. For this, you can put your queries when we will be organizing M.Tech for petroleum. Right now, it is only specifically for energy systems. So if you have any doubts in energy system program, you just please put it up. Otherwise, I'm not able to give you exact answer because whenever petroleum engineering faculties will be organizing this, on that you can put up your queries.
In this week, we have a series of webinar in this week and in the next week also.
Yes.
You can join that also.
Shubham, for Bhopal, I will definitely put your query, but I would love to know that how many students will be available there so that we can organize this kind of interviews. Because otherwise, only for one person, I don't think so we'll
नहीं
be
नहीं
able to organize.
हाँ, ये Skype पे
Yes,
connect करें. ये
and apart from it,
Shubham, you did your engineering from Bhopal?
yeah, webinar for M.Tech RE engineering is scheduled on 5th April. M.Tech PI in Bhopal is scheduled on 6th April. I think Shubham, you have got your answer. One of our experts has already given your answer that for M.Tech interviews we are conducting in Bhopal is on 6th April. Parimal, please be specific in your question. You have done your electrical, so which branch you want to join? Because these are three different branches: renewable, energy, and petroleum. These are three different branches. So for energy, we have only two branches, M.Tech Energy Systems and Renewable Energy Engineering. So right now we are discussing only about energy system branch.
वो शुभम है भोपाल. Shubham, please share your contact number. We'll personally inform you when the interviews are conducted in
Date
at
has been
what
given.
time on 6th April. It will be there in Bhopal. Please share your number.
Any one of them. See, for energy systems, yes, you are eligible to join for masters, and renewable also you are also eligible. It's up to you. What is your interest? First, try to find out that whether you want to make your career in energy field or in renewable sector or petroleum. Then it's completely based on you. For energy system, I have given the details, and in fact, if you want some other details about this specific branch, I can tell you right now. For renewable energy, as sir has posted, that we will be conducting separate program on the date that has been specified in your uh, common block.
At the time of interview also you can ask the question. We'll explain you what is the difference between energy system and renewable energy engineering. Then it will be easy for you to take the decision.
Manas, thank you, ma'am. Sir, I will definitely join the petroleum engineering. Thank you, Manas. If still anyone have any queries related to this branch, if you want to clear your doubts that what we will going to do, how we're going to do, what are the opportunities we have, resources available within the university, in any aspect you want our help, please do let us know because we have very limited time. Thank you, Parimal. Virendra, Virendra sir. See, please feel free to put up your questions. See, this is something which is related to your career, right? And it is the right time as we have discussed a lot of things that what is the uniqueness about our university and the projects and the subjects, the deliverables and about the faculties. But still, uh, in order to convince yourself, you should put your questions. Please feel free because till now I find only three people have put it their queries. Shubham. So Shubham, I think we have cleared your doubts, and for further reference, I think you must share your email ID and contact number. Our team will definitely approach you for that. And even if you want to visit to our university, you are most welcome. Please come to the university physically. You can see what are the environment we are providing to our students. Please have interaction with all the faculty members. You can personally and physically interact with the faculties and clear up the doubts if you are facing problem in online communication. So please, you are most welcome to come to the university premises and just see the environment that we are giving to our students. So I think no queries
No queries, we
till
can
now. We can end up this session. So all the very best to all of you, and I hope this session have a little bit impact on your career perspective also, and choosing in the wise way. All the very best. So thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.